us cause we bumped and prime. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking salsa? Do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and prime.
What positive impacts do you believe this long-term commitment to Coach Prime will have on the program ability to bring in the top recruits so he can build that sustainable winning culture?
Well, I know that schools were in recruits' ears saying, hey, are you really going to go there? They're not going to, he's not going to be there for that long. He's planning on leaving, et cetera.
Yeah.
I already know there's some dirty macking going on with that, to say the least. And then just being able to see consistency at this level.
Right.
Want to continue to trend upward. Like I just talked about, how the 2023 record versus 2024 have to continue trending upward so that, people will, that's what a brand is something that if you get a Mercedes, there's a certain expectation that you have.
Right.
Getting a Toyota, there's a certain expectation, whether bad or good, durability, luxury, etc. And Coach Prime built his brand as a player, but he's still in the process of establishing his brand as a coach. So these will be formative years to, continue to establish that brand and what his legacy is going to be as Coach Prime, not Deion Sanders cornerback. So I think it's going to be really important to continue to trend upwards. But like we talked about a little bit earlier, as far as NIL and things like that, if you keep winning and everything that is associated with Coach Prime, the attention and stuff, they can see how it pays off. Like this Colorado Showcase is going to be a big one.
All right. Yep.
See, as a potential player, hey, if I go there, even if I don't get a combine invite, I know I'm going to have all
the scouts. Right.
Then you think about the season. Hey, we're going to have scouts at practice. We're going to have this and that. Coach Prime knows this coach and everything. So all those things is now players looking like, okay, do I go to Texas A&M and get $500K and don't know when the last time they've sent, like a top player in my position to the NFL, right? Or do I go to Colorado where I'm maybe making less, and I know that, hey, if I go here and I ball, there's going to be eyes on me. Me personally, I'm going wherever the eyes are.
Yeah.
500K is a lot of money, but 500K is nothing to 25 million, when you're thinking about your success in the NFL. And I know that's how Coach Prime feels. It's NFL should be before NIL.
Right.
Like, people are chasing NIL money, which is a lot of money when you don't have money, but in the grand scheme of things, it's pocket change. So,
taking your eye off the ball, right? If you want to go to that league, get that money, get that retirement, get that. And I do agree with you about what Prime and about the NFL, because he's bringing all these NFL former players. Like he's creating like an NFL atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like if I can't talk to Coach Prime, I guess I'll go talk to Marshall Faulk real quick. Like, or I'll go talk,
somebody else.
So I dig it. I like it. I like if you're a recruit and if you're a parent of a recruit, like, and I think what's really going to be the telltale is like, because with the transfer portal, what players decide to stay, to me, says more about your program. Because, with the transfer portal, you could probably sneeze at a quarterback, like, oh, they didn't want to be here no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever their feelings, like they just jump and go. So I'd be more interested in seeing the players that be able to keep. Okay, yeah, this is a strong program, right? This is what it's going to be about.
Yeah, and that's going to be interesting to see. We haven't been able to see that play out in the transfer portal yet because of how new the transfer portal is. Like, we haven't seen, at least I don't know of a team that's just like retained all of their top talent. Because, transferring has been a thing forever. It just wasn't as easy to do before. So, yeah, I'll be interested to see how that plays out as well. I'll definitely be interested to see how that plays out. What we got next?
Man, so how you feeling about pro day? Like for somebody like me, because I'm a fan. Like, honestly, I didn't watch the NFL drafts. Before Buffed and Prime, I wasn't watching those. I just turned on. I was like, what is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I've watched the scouting. Now I've watched the scouting combine. Mm-hmm. Now I've watched this Big 12. I like the Big 12 combine, and now it's this pro day. Like, watch pro day. So what should I be like looking for? What should I be expecting for something like this?
So it's very similar to NFL Combine. Going to be doing the same testing. It's going to be the Colorado guys. They might even, I don't know. Sometimes guys at like really small schools don't. Their schools, if they hosted a pro day, no one would show up. So sometimes they let smaller school guys come and join their pro day. But it's going to be the 40-yard dash, bench press, all that, Wonderlic testing, which is essentially like a football IQ test, if they still do that. And this is going to be big, especially for the guys that weren't able to make it to the combine. Now, it shouldn't be as big as it is. And we've discussed this a lot. We've discussed it while we're watching the combine live. For those that don't know, we watched pretty much every second of the combine live in Patreon.
Yes.
For our Patreon members, make sure you tap into Patreon. You get unlimited access. Private chats always jumping.
Yes.
Patreon, a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that
the
public does not know about. Has known about it for a long time, because I do not say stuff publicly like that for clout. And I could have said so much stuff that would have, oh my gosh, everybody
Twitter melting down.
Oh my god, that's not what I do. But Patreon fam, and Patreon's been really good. I ain't gonna lie, the info's been staying in house for
what now? What? Better knock on some wood.
I mean, shoot, it don't bother me.
It's about to crash out right now.
I ain't got nothing to hide. But it's been good. But yeah, like we talked about in Patreon, in regards to why does testing matter as far as 40 times and things like that. And as I'm going through my grades, and you have a guy that doesn't test well, it's like, do you change your grade because of that? Like Chidozie, I tried hard to keep his ranking lower. He ended up, right now, he's our second defensive tackle in this draft class. And people go, oh, you're a Colorado fan. Y'all been in there. Dez was in here in the live. We watched that night, like 40 defensive tackles, 40 of the top defensive tackles live.
With the bully.
It was like 6 hours. Yeah, Chidozie ended up coming in later. But we watched all of them. The stuff I'm saying, like this isn't stuff that people are like, oh yeah, nah, look at that. Like we're watching film. Like the film, there's
BYU game. If you want to see Chidozie, go watch that BYU game.
There's clear differences. So Chidozie ran 5.6, terrible 40 time for him. Absolutely horrendous 40 time for him. Does that affect how I grade him? When I've already seen, like, back to when we talked about D'Angelo Pons, way back when. Why would you want a tall corner? CT.
Oh, right. Because you don't want him to get dunked on, man.
But if I have a short corner that's not getting dunked on, then why do I care about his height? So why would I care about Chidozie's 40 time? If one, the fact that it surprises you is a good thing. Because that means that doesn't match with his tape.
Right.
If it didn't surprise you, okay, but it surprises you because he plays so much faster than that, so much more explosive, such a better
get to the ball all the way down the field, like it's
exactly. So when I have those things, other people will take that and they'll completely lower somebody's grade, or they'll raise somebody's grade. The way Pro Day is going to work for Shedeur, he's going to be thrown to his receivers, Colorado receivers, but usually the quarterback coach, like his trainer, is going to script it. So don't know from the start. It's going to be 40 throws. First throw is going to be a post. Second throw is going to be a dig route. Third is going to be a comeback. Fourth, you're going to be under center. We're going to scramble out to left and come back. Like it's pre-rehearsed, which, some people like the combine because it's, kind of live. But you ever going to a football game without rehearsing what you're gonna do?
Right. Yeah.
Do you ever go into a football game and throw to receivers you've never met before? You don't even know their names. Like, no, that's why there's no benefit. There was no benefit for him to throw at the combine. It's dumb. Like, you're the whole point of evaluating in the evaluation process is to see somebody in a situation that they'll be in a like situation.
Right.
Why would I evaluate you on a situation that you will never experience for my team?
I'm with it.
Like that makes zero sense. Like that's like me hiring a realtor to work on my team and asking them if they can juggle sticks of fire. Like, what does that have to do? Can you sell a house while juggling a stick of fire? Well, will I ever have to sell a house? No, you won't. But I just want to see if you can do it. But just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So much stuff that gets done is redundant, inefficient.
Your words match your video. Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pedal, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah, them my boys. Buff that prime. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby. We